Do you also suffer from missing Steam achievements? Then just go to your options menu and click the big red button down at the bottom of the screen to sync your Steam achievements. It will tell you to wait about a minute, but it should only take a couple seconds, and your Steam achievements should automatically pop up. Hope that helps you out if it's got on your nerves. But today I'm back with another Vampire Survivors run. This time going to pick my last non-displayed character, which is Exdash, and we're going to go for Inlaid rivalry. I'm actually going to go for Pentagram again, if I'm able to. Yeah, let's pick Rune Tracer here. I'm going to go for maximum luck to make Pentagram work better. And from then on, we're going to see what comes up. If I'm able to, I'm going to pick Vandalier, because why not? Not sure what else I should get in terms of evolutions. We will see, we will see. There it is already. Goodbye experience. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh well. It will get better, I promise. Just have to live long enough. Wow. It's not exactly the best weapon setup. But we will make it work somehow. Another week of waiting for the new update, I guess. If they keep up with the weekly updates, that is. Cannot wait already. New upgrades are always to faster play through, or to get the achievements rather. Oh wait, only level 5. Not going for Santa Water again. Taking Laurel and Clodlands again when they show up. We're able to manipulate RNG right now at least 2 times. 1 skip and 1 reroll. So yeah, definitely get pitch on here. That should prevent us from starting over at least. Want to have at least 1 evolved weapon, or in this case fusion. But as for the rest, I'm not going to pick it. Or pick any weapons that have to be evolved or can be. So, what should I say? Happy Valentine's Day, I guess. At least for you out there who are in a relationship, or, you know, managed to get a date together for today. Or whenever it is in your time zone, maybe it's already passed. But even if not, you know, always remember, it's more a corporate idea to make more money off of you than anything else, so, you know, don't be sad if you're alone. Find strength in the knowledge that you saved a lot of money on that day. Like you should on Black Friday. mean, even though I'm in a relationship myself, my partner and I are mostly not going for it and doing anything special on Valentine's Day. Maybe grab something interesting to eat for a change, but other than that, nothing special. And some of you may have other worries right now with the whole maybe Russia is going to invade, maybe they're not kind of thing. Clever for my luck, obviously. In terms of damage here, Vandalier should basically carry us throughout the game, and Pentagram does actually quite a lot of damage as well. In terms of items, what are we looking for? Well, basically we're going to take anything that makes Pentagram and the rest of our items better, which should include things like Tome for, you know, more cooldown, Candelabra for more AoE, what's left? Spellbinder for increased weapon duration. As for Pentagram, only cooldown and luck should affect it. Cooldown, of course, reduces the time between insta-kills, and more luck increases the chance to not destroy experience and items. But there's plenty of experience around to get us to max upgrades in this run anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Kinda sucks at the beginning, but that's why I'm taking Pentagram whenever it comes up, to get it up there in levels, you know. We don't need the damage right now, but, you know, as you can see right there, we're already starting to not destroy our items as much. It's getting harder and harder to pick item builds without evolution items, and the ones that are left are actually quite good on their own. Pentagram not so much for most people, I would imagine, but I'm trying to change it up, and the video I made about deliberately picking the currently known worst options, it still worked out better than I expected, so yeah. Focused mainly on Garlic and Pentagram, if you didn't know, which you probably didn't, but yeah. So Lancet is the item that is left for us, and after that, well, would be nice if Bone would show up, but it's quite rare, so... Oh gee. There was some chicken laying around here, wasn't there? Yeah, this character is quite so very much affected by exploding enemies. Or the boomers, as I call them. Yeah, Pentagram killed our chicken right there. And our character. Yeah, that's kind of why Pentagram sucks, you know. Can't keep anything around. But it is okay. Floor chicken, let's go. Get me out of here. Totally not worth it, but you know, it's okay. There's another one. Our pickup range kinda sucks, so we should work on that. Still get a couple slots left for, you know, whatever, so probably going to go for Duplicator and Tracked Orb. as I mostly do. Just makes things a little smoother. Not easier per se, but yeah, I have to get quite close to pick up experience, which is not the best. Yeah, let's go for braces. Not going to combine it for sword, but it's good on its own. More projectile speed is also, you know, could affect our birds. Yeah, get killed, yo. You're going to miss out on a couple of chests, I would imagine. But this character's so slow. You know, I'm starting to wonder if passive movement speed actually isn't one of the stats that helps you out the most. Oh, look at that. Actual good Pentagram. Just flying around. I'm gonna take the chest, just because. I'm not worrying about upgrading anything, because, well, we have some way to go still. Actually in need of chicken quite rarely. That kind of sucks, but that's what it's there for, right? So should be fine. Maybe we can squeeze through here. Oh, maybe not. God damn it. Okay, just die. There you go. Starting to get better. Should work best on this character though, because of its increased luck stat. More spellbinder. And that's a big should though. I'm not entirely certain what items go with what. Someone has put together a cross-reference sheet for all possible valid combinations of what passives affect which item on Reddit, so check it out over there. So what are you looking with bird? 5 more levels to go. You know, 3 upgrades is nice though, even though it only affected some passives. Oh well. Yeah, focus on Pentagram at the beginning is not the best idea, especially on this character, but yeah. We do have higher luck, so it should get better. Let's get home. Not going to bother to run to the left of the screen. I believe you can for some time, otherwise we're just going to die. Let's clear the screen. Price apparently. But yeah, higher luck set should help with higher drop chance on destroyed candles, and therefore more chance for floor chicken to hopefully make this run work. We died already, but yeah. That's why we have our upgrade going. More empty tome. Come on, just, yes. Destroy more candle. There we go, we're full already. I can bank on just having a sick chicken and as backup laying around, because Pentagram, like I said, will more often than not just destroy it. Maybe we even should get some armor going just to be a little bit more survivable, but well, I don't know. I still want to pick up things like spinach and all that. No brace on you. Oh. Let's at least get more Rune Tracer going. Double Bird is doing good damage already, but Rune Tracer right now is our sustained damage and not as bursty. But we still have no item that is able to keep the area around us safe, so that's why we are struggling right now. Once your luck is up there and Pentagram is at a high enough level, you should see situations like this more often where, you know, you just one-shot regular bosses. Doesn't work on the level 25 boss, I believe, and obviously doesn't work against the Reaper, which would be a nice way to add into the game to, you know, get the new Reaper character itself more peach on. Still haven't seen Lancet. Yeah, something like that, you know, it's the one-shot guarantee weapon except for those two characters, so maybe they could add something in, maybe with its evolution, you know, like as a his passive that it's able to one-shot death as well. Oh, I don't know, maybe add something else on there, you know, you have to survive one death long enough for a second one to show up, and then Pentagram is able to do its work, but yeah, something like that, I don't know. Would seem more legit, like right now, where you're basically, you know, keeping your level low to reduce deaths, to reduce its level is quite alright, but after that it's just abusing the AI's pathing, that they cannot reach you because you still have to do a lot of damage. More clever, we help out with our Pentagram. We should be at, well, over 200% luck. 3 more bird levels to go. Starting to feel more safe right now. Yeah, I wanted to pick up every chest. Nice. Another 3 item upgrades. It seems luck is kicking in more than usual. I mean, it should, right? Basically got, yeah, 200% more luck, so would be surprising if it wouldn't add anything. Luck should be a stat though that seems to me it should add more chance for chests and all that, just to make up for how bad this character is on itself. There you go. Evolution, or rather fusion, done. Me rainbow now. So we're still vulnerable. Basically, our strategy with Pentagram is, at least with this item combination, is basically just staying alive long enough for Pentagram to do its work. Which has worked out for right now, but yeah, I'd rather have some knockback or something, I don't know. Or Lancet, that would keep us safe as well. But hasn't shown up yet. Going to take a tracked up to make our job easier, so we don't have to get as close to our enemies. God damn it. Yeah, let's get everything down here. more pickup range, please. I mean, something that may not be obvious, just looking at how luck affects things, the amount of items which are dropped from candles, and of course the candles spawn rate or spawn chance is obviously increased, which is definitely noticeable. Way more stuff lying around, but also, you know, more often than not we're going to get a fourth option like right here. So it should make picking items over others rather easy in comparison. Plus we haven't used any of our rerolls right now. But yeah, I still should get something that has a little bit of knockback on it. Maybe just Wand, because we already have Tome lying around. You know, Cross should work well as well. Should work as well. Oklala, that's... Oh, actually we could get both. We will have another free slot once... Oh no, never mind, we already got our slot back through the build fusion, so we have to pick one or the other. I'm not sure what else to pick anyway. Going to go for Candelabra though. Just for more... for bigger area, of course. Let me just dance through here. You know, sometimes this game kind of feels like, I don't know, walking through a mall or just a huge crowd where you're obviously moving somewhere with purpose, but people are just standing in the way, you know, window shopping. Which I can't stand, to be honest. It's really annoying. Oh, god damn it. Well, my robot vacuum just started its cleanup routine, which is something I've forgotten. Yeah, let's just get across here. Just we have to have a little bit of knockback, which we don't have any of. Lance and Laurel still not at the level where it will keep us truly safe for quite some time. It has to get up there in levels, and it will look like it's right now. Everything's stunned almost all the time. But yeah, we have to have something against bosses also. Goodbye. Another triple. Speaking of lands, more free upgrades over there. And let's get that weapon up there. We still don't have a second level in Vandalia, which is kind of sad, but well, that's how it goes sometimes, right? It's quite the investment, so if you're not mostly finished with your power-ups, maybe you should hold off on getting birds. It takes a while for them to be truly useful. They do a lot of damage on their own, you know, but they're hard to aim, so while moving around it's not as useful as most other items, which just, you know, attacks something close to you all over the screen. Oh, level 20 boss at least can be killed with Pentagram. It's good to know. But also I haven't played with Pentagram in quite some while. I should do so more often. It also adds a layer of challenge, I think, at the beginning at least. Well, if you're not going for Vandalier so early. If I had picked any of the other upper items until now, you know, like Whip, Axe, Bible, whatever, even Garlic, would have been not nearly as close. And honestly, I couldn't come up with anything else for this character. I think Pentagram is still the go-to option with a character that has this high Valak stat. And starting with late game, you know, it's not really going to matter if some experience gets just destroyed, but this hasn't happened in quite some time now. So we should be good to go. Of course, late game, you know, you're going to delete more value of experience, higher amount, but deleting your experience and items and chest prop early is more devastating, because even though it's a lower amount, it's more crucial to have as much experience as possible at the beginning to just get to a level where, you know, you're not that vulnerable anymore. I've wrestled with myself to actually do the quote-unquote legit route to unlock the Reaper, or the Red Mask of Death, or whatever he's called right now. Missing no before this badge. Like the missing Pokemon ID. Yeah, but I don't know, like I said, triple, so it feels like luck is kicking in hard this run, which I like. But yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's still relying on an exploit or two, so I'm waiting till they, you know, give me a legitimate way to do it, or who knows, maybe they consider it legitimate. I don't have a problem with glitches personally. Not like changing game files to unlock all that stuff, you know. You can, of course, but yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't feel official enough, even though they, you know, hinted at it in the patch notes. Yeah. Well, with some cross action going here, we're quite more safe, you know. Enemies can't reach that right now, not as easily at least. Should we keep that for cross? Yeah, maybe. Just need a couple of levels more here. We should be able to level up before the next Pentagram triggers. Vandalier should make short work of these fools. Come on. Give me another cross level, I'm going to reroll or something. There you go. Evolution time. Nice, so now we have at least some form of defense. Which, as you can see, I could just stand here. It either gets they get knocked back, or Clock will keep me safe, and even if they manage to get through it, they stun and hit me, I still got Laurel to, you know, trigger iframes for me. Speaking of which, going to go for more stun. Too bad Pentagram only kills stuff on the screen right now. Would like for it to also basically kill every enemy. A little bit more attract out, which is of course max level right now, right? So let's get that. Oh, there's our boss. I almost forgot about it again. Or I did forget about him, but managed to see him just in time. How can I not pick my Vandally at this point, you know? It's even colored differently, so gotta do it. Cannot be ignored. But I believe mostly Sword has to kill him, because Vandally is not going to hit him at all. But at least the bird will keep us safe to run around in circles. Yeah, Pentagram not killing him, so it's not going to affect the Reaper, like I thought. God damn it. More Lancet. Yeah, that's not the best build to kill bosses with. Well, at least not this boss. Look, there's another, but she's not a problem. She will die eventually just to Pentagram. Or, you know, pickups. That's also fine by me. Well, if you're still watching, I hope you're doing well for yourself. If not, you know, think about making that your priority in life, first and foremost, if you're able to, that is, somehow at least. Just, sometimes we forget to look after ourselves properly. And there you go. Only took like, what, 2 minutes? Another triple chest, god damn it. Yeah, luck is definitely kicking in. Going to call this character the Spider-Man, if that keeps up. What is the max? 240 on luck, okay. That is with 100% from this character. Of course, max level Clover, and also through power-ups. But yeah, there you go. If you ever wanted to know what how high that can be. Oh, there's a lot going on right now. Another nice side effect of Pentagram, of course, is to, you know, temporarily reduce lag through clearing the screen. So there's that, I guess. It's not really a feature that helps you out, right? But yeah. It does for my CPU at least, which is nice. So I'm looking at it like a feature from the game. Oh man. Work is tiring, gotta tell you. I'm apparently light in terms of my CPU performance. Enemies are spawning in too fast. Man, I sure wish I would be, I don't know, 16 again, just playing games all day after school. That would be the dream. Mod chest, yay! So reroll and skip doesn't trigger anymore once you maxed out on items, which is good to know. But it wasn't needed, you know. couldn't decide on what to get from my last slot anyway, so didn't really care. Unless I would have been forced to pick a more powerful evolution. Not trying to go for an optimal build. But yeah, look at all these reps orbs. No, I don't want to play chicken. Give me more back. Sometimes, you know, you just move when the screen pops up and then you're going to pick the wrong option. So make sure to, you know, wait a second or so before confirming. Oh, another orb. There's another levels coming in. Quite a few also. Yeah, we're not getting exploded, so Sword is doing its job as a slower, of course. You blinked there a couple of times, I believe. So yeah, that should be another successful run. I almost thought it was over at the beginning. I still forget that we have one resurrection. Which is actually quite a nice addition, I found, for riskier stuff, you know, especially like no movement challenge or, you know, deliberately going for weaker builds. You're going to be weaker at the beginning, so one revive helps out to mitigate that to some extent. Well, goodbye. No, Reaper still not affected. No. Well, let's at least try to keep alive as long as possible. Yeah, as you can see there, you know, he still manages to glitch through object, not even needing to going around it. Don't know how the movement stuff works out. Does he reach behind here? I don't know. Maybe. Doesn't look like it, and there's even a second one going in there. Now, Pentagram having no effect, but maybe it does damage to them? I don't know. That's probably the longest I've lived in this game. I will keep going if I'm able to. Still don't know how the pathing works exactly, it's kind of weird. Someone did the math on this, like my characters right now, based on their HP alone and, you know, expected damage values at this point, it should take about 7 hours of dancing around like this, so it should not be possible legitimately, unless, you know, of course you're... Well, there you go. DED dead. Oh, actually Rune Tracer did most of our damage. So yeah, nice. Ventilier not able to kick in, we got it too late. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like. If you want to see more, maybe subscribe or don't, it's up to you. See you around another time. Bye bye.